Hey everybody, we are
Beauty.
and the Quad, and it's been a while since we've come to you, like 10 days, right? And I know we have such a huge fan base out there, so I said we need to do a Beauty and the Quad, right?
Right.
Right. So we're going to try and make these more regular than we have, and it's our fault. Just been doing stuff. So here we are today, and I said to my Beauty, I said we need to do a Beauty and the Quad. I said, but
In the middle of a hurricane.
well, it's not the middle. It was the end of the
It's the
hurricane.
end, finally.
It was the end of the hurricane, right? A hurricane came right through here, right on the right side. But anyway, that will add to
We're
this.
good, by the way.
But I said, but I don't just want to make something up, right? I just don't want to manufacture something to talk about, even though I think we should be more regular with these. And then she said to me,
I said, well, why don't you talk about kind of what you're going through today? Because you're not having a good day. And it's not really related to the hurricane that I know of. But I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
well, it was indirectly. So I said, okay. I said, yeah, we did tell people when we started these things that we were going to invite people in on our day-to-day basis, and sometimes it's a struggle, and sometimes that's a victory. I think it's kind of both today. So my Beauty's going to sit there and be a beauty. She said, you just do the talking today most of all. So anyway, you want to say anything else before I start?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So today it has been until about an hour ago, really. It's been a struggle today, and a lot of it has to do doesn't have to do with the hurricane. Really, that we were in the middle of a hurricane, right? It has to do with the fact that like the water came. We had like a not a flood, but the water rose up in our yard.
Mhm.
We like had water around our whole house, and it was rising up in a way, but in such a way that you could go out and play in it, right? And no lightning or anything. Would you go out and play with our boys? Went out. Two of our boys went out and they kind of goofed off in that, and they had a good time, and it reminded me of snow days almost of when I was a kid, and you just went outside and you played in the snow, and when you came inside you got to eat whatever you wanted, right? Hot chocolate or cookies and cakes and whatever. The food was good, greasy warm food, right? Thick soup that was bad for you, and that's what was in me, right? And I was bothered because I couldn't go out and play in the hurricane. That's first of all. I mean, I could, but my chair would probably get ruined. So that's really not a good thing. But so I was bothered by that. That's a whole other subject for it kind of lends itself a little bit. But what I was really bothered by the fact is I kept on saying this is like a day. It's an excuse to eat, an excuse to partake of church people forgive me, pastor friends forgive me. It's a shot of tequila day. And eat whatever you want kind of day. I mean that's what it is.
Gloomy.
But that was in my But that
Yeah.
was in my head from a snow day. I mean I know it was a hurricane, but it was through. We were okay, and we were able to play in it. And that's what. So in my mental mind, that it was I was being reminded of a snow day that I couldn't partake in. And I thought, well, if I can't partake in it playing, and I can't go outside, I can't goof off and all those kind of stuff, I can certainly eat. Right, I can certainly, take a sippy, right? That kind of thing, right? Right. They know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so that's in my mind. So I was struggling with that because we were up most of the night, and I was awake at 6 o'clock, and Elizabeth would have been up, so I let her sleep, and because of my hands, I can't go and open a bar like all y'all can who are on this plan or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited. So I was up for 3 hours at 9 o'clock before we had our first fueling. So I was ready to make every excuse in the book. And that's because my body and my brain was living into that snow days that I used to have. In other words, making my hurricane day a snow day. And I was fighting it. And I was struggling. And I was fighting. And about 12 o'clock we had another fueling. I thought, well, I'm never going to get 3 more fuelings and a green in, right? I mean, it's already 12 o'clock. But 2 o'clock came and I said, give me a brownie. Give me a brownie. And we talked about this a little bit and what was going on. The whole point is this. On this journey that we're on, this wellness journey, really, there's going to be struggles, right? You're going to have different times.
Mm-hmm.
And we have coaches. We're coaches. We disconnected for a second.
Nope.
We have coaches.
Correct.
We have accountability. You can go through this program with somebody else. But what is more important to me today, as we go through this program, is that it's not just about food. It's about your mind too, and about your soul too. And my mind, like I just said, was living into that snow day, living into that day I wanted to have where I just eat and drink and be merry, right? And I was struggling. But you know where my mind is now? I fought it. It was a struggle, but I fought, and fought and fought. And I'm in a good place now, and I still got 2 more viewings of the green to eat, and it's 3:41, right? I mean, I still got that to go, right? But we're gonna make it happen every 2 hours. But the point is that when you go on this journey and you make your physical health right, and you can get your mind right, so you can defeat stuff like this. You can have victories on this day. So today was a struggle.
Yeah.
Today was bad. I want to go out and play in the rain and come in and you know and eat something, right? Because that was where my body was, my mind was. But my wife is rolling her eyes, right? It's not like that. We don't, like all the time, like hardly ever. But the point is this: that my mind was there, but I've learned how to get my mind to where it needs to be. Even though it's a struggle, you're going to struggle. I learned how to get my mind where it needs to be. So that's the journey we went on today during a hurricane and after a hurricane, right?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
Well, I just want to add that the cool part is, Danny and I are accountability partners for each other because, well, we're in the same house. But we also have coaches that we can call. And I've called and talked to my coach several times through this whole journey on days that we, because let's be honest, life is going to keep happening. Life's going to happen.
Hurricanes are going to come.
I mean, pandemics obviously happen. Life happens. Crap happens.
And I think that, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm going
But I think that ultimately, again, and I think it's great that we have coaches, and I think it's great that we're coaches, and I think it's great that we have accountability.
Right.
But I really like the fact that when you start getting healthy, it's a whole wellness journey that we're on together.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, I like the fact that it's a wellness journey, and not only are we getting our physical bodies right, but we're getting our minds right.
Right. Absolutely. It's a mindset thing. Because as I tell our own clients, 90% of any wellness journey, has to do with in here. It happens between the ears. Doesn't happen in the mouth. Doesn't happen with your exercise. Doesn't happen with all those things. It happens between your ears.
And you would think I'd be able to handle that because there ain't much in here.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so that's our hurricane day. We hope you're safe if you're in the path of the hurricane still. We hope you're safe wherever you are. If you want us to help you through your hurricane days, if you're interested in that, give us a call, comment, contact us Facebook, either one of us, Facebook,
YouTube,
yeah, wherever you want. And we hope that you have a great rest of your day. We are
Beauty
and the Quad. See you later.
Bye.